you're probably wondering, where have I been? I have been crazy busy, and I actually took a break from YouTube because I just really wanted to focus on myself at the beginning of the year, and I had a lot of things going on at the end of last year. So I figured I would just take a break. I wouldn't really focus on YouTube. I would just, you know, do my thing. So here I am, I'm back. And I'm going to be trying to do some more YouTube videos here and there and little clips and stuff. So I hope that everybody missed me, and I hope that everybody has really enjoyed their New Year's, and hopefully you have a New Year's resolution, because I legit have so many that I want to complete and I want to succeed at, and I feel that with everything going on, I want to, and I'm doing really really good currently, guys. I'm wearing a sweater because it is cold where I'm at, and of course I'm home, but um all these changes is off my TV above my head. So anyway, but I wanted to just see how you guys were doing and give you guys an update and a little bit of a goal list of what I plan on doing this year. So at the beginning of the year, I decided that I was going to do this no caffeine challenge, and I'm currently 20 days in, and I have yet to have a soda, a sweet tea, Gatorade, or anything with sugar in it. And like legit, I feel so good. Like I drink water, or water with like the little powder packets you get from like Walmart or something, just to flavorize it, because I hate drinking water. Like, it's the worst thing I could do. And I also started doing a working out, trying to not lose weight, because I kind of don't need to, but just kind of getting fit, doing a little bit of muscle um that I want to get back, because 2018 I let my body go. In 2019 I'm just like legit, like, let's get it, let's go. And so that's currently what's going on, and yeah. So I don't know what your goal is, but that was my first goal of no caffeine. I legit only have 1 cup of coffee a day. Like, I make a cup of coffee, and sometimes I'm able to drink it, and sometimes I'm not. Like, I'll start drinking it, and then I'll get busy, and I'll forget I had it. And then, so, like, I only drink, like, half a cup, which is fine. And, then at work is when I legit, like, drink 1 cup of coffee a day. So, on top of just 1 cup of coffee a day, all I do is drink water. I'm also drinking Man Sports as a muscle builder. Um, and I do drink my Scorch in the morning, so that helps out a lot. And also, I just like eat clean. I don't eat greasy food. I don't eat heavy food. I have cheated once. I told myself I wasn't gonna have any fast food for like the whole year, but we went to a rodeo 2 weeks ago, and then we came home, chilled, and then we went out, and when we left with all our friends, we were hungry, and like the only thing open was McDonald's, and I was like, I don't wanna, but I caved. I had a McDouble, I think it was, and I ate all of it. And I felt horrible. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, 10 minutes down the road, I was like, ugh. And my sister's like, you alright? And I'm like, that was a bad idea. She goes, yeah, I'm right there with you. Because we're kind of like on this journey together. She wants to lose some weight. I want to gain some muscle. So, we're trying to do this together, even though we live now 45 minutes apart, because she just recently moved. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. But, let's see. And then, so that's our other journey. I've also been working out, doing a lot of legs. And the only reason I really focus on my legs more than like my arms is because I need a lot of leg when I ride horses. And so I do 100 squats a day. I do 75 jumping jacks a day. No, guys, I don't legit like do 75 in a row. I split it up in sections. I do like 30 sit-ups a day only because it's a lot of on my knee. And some other exercises that I just off my head just can't remember. So, I also wanted to let you guys know of what my goals are this year, of what I want to accomplish, and see how many of these I can knock out quickly. So, my first one, of course, is to get as much debt off of me as I possibly can. That is like the number one thing, and I'm working on it. I've knocked a lot out. I started that back in, I think, September of last year. And so it was very, very, very useful for that. And then I want to build Buddy a stall because he's been kind of turned out 24/7, and I just feel like he needs to be back on his routine. So that's that. Then I want to get a new saddle because I haven't had a new saddle in a long time. And this one is still in good shape, but you know, it needs to be retired. And then I want to, guys, I have a 27-foot trailer, and being paralyzed on my side, it takes a lot out of me taking that truck and trailer apart, especially cranking it, because I have a hand crank. So one of my biggest goals this year is to go ahead and purchase a electrical jack. If you have any suggestions, let me know down below. Because I just feel like I want to just be able to go beep, beep, on and off. Put it on the truck, take it off the truck. All I want to have to do is pull the pin and take the chains off. That is, well, and put the block down. That is it. I don't want to have to sit there and crank it. So that's one of my main goals. My other main goal is to run as many big shows as I possibly can. Hopefully we can get our WPRA permit and maybe for that. I'm not really going to focus a lot on like little jackpots because I just feel like there's just not enough. It's not really, honestly, for me worth going because I live in the middle of nowhere, and then for me to have to go all the way like an hour and a half for a jackpot, it's just, honestly, it's not worth the diesel. So I'm not really focusing on those because if it's not worth the diesel and it's not worth the time, then why am I, you know, putting strain on my horse's legs to do it? So, you know, I'm gonna be picky. My sister, you know, she's just got to go with the flow because I haul her horse. So, and she's all cool with it. She's like just so happy. Recently, I've had a lot of publicity, I guess you could say. I went to Worlds, which I think I told you guys. I might not have. We qualified for 2018 NBHA Open Worlds. We went, and it was legit like the best one yet. Because my dad was like, you know, the world needs to know about you. So he wrote a little note and slipped it to a guy, and the guy slipped it to the announcer to announce during my run, announcing that I have paralysis and whatnot. And they were just like, I caught his attention because what he said when he caught up with me was that he has a son with the same condition but a little worse. So, and my condition is called right hemiparesis, which is a mild case of cerebral palsy. So his son has a little bit worse condition. So that's the reason I caught his eye. And so what I wanted to do was like, you know, I was so excited when he was like, "Oh, I want you to meet Sherry, like the head honcho lady of NBHA." And I'm like, "I've heard of her, but I've never met her." And he was like, "Okay, well, come with me and we'll go meet her." So we went and met her, and nicest, sweetest lady ever. She was just floored when I told her about my paralysis and riding horses and trained my horses from scratch. They didn't know anything, etc. You know, my whole life story. And like this amount to about this amount. So we summed it up and whatnot. And yeah, it was fun. And then I had an interview with Right TV, and I actually have that. It's posted on my Facebook page. I need to link it to my DM Buddy page, but I haven't done that yet. So go check that out on my personal page, Deanna Foster, and then click the link to my DM Buddy page, like it, subscribe to it, and it'll keep you updated on me and Buddy down the road. And so Ride TV, and then we had Barrel Horse News Magazine wanted to do an article. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's published. And then also we're doing or have an article made out of Equine Monthly, which I honestly have never heard of it. And then once I was asked to do it for it, I just like really researched, and it's a really awesome magazine. And it really just shows like, different equine athletes. And so I was like really, really happy about that. So we had Ride TV, Barrel Horse News, Equine Monthly. Oh, and the announcer, he wants me to do a clinic up in Alabama sometime, and I don't know when. I will keep you guys updated on those dates. So when I find that out, you'll find that out. So after all of this, I am just dead tired, exhausted. It's just been a crazy busy schedule. Buddy looks absolutely amazing. If I can add a updated picture of him at the end, I will, because guys, I'm telling you right now, like it's absolutely breathtaking the way that what he looked like before to look like he's now in a matter of like I think 6 months. And he wasn't in, bad shape, but he needed some certain groceries, and then I finally was able to financially get stable and start doing it. And now he looks like $1 million. He feels like $1 million, and he just legit loves being a horse again. I knew he wasn't feeling good because like a horse would roll and run and scream and hoot and holler, buck, rear, act like a fool, and he wasn't doing any of it. He was just like, I'm here. Oh, we're going to a race? Okay. Like, this was his face. And now it's like, so it makes me feel better as a horse mom that, I worked and I got him to where he needs to be. And this year, we've already raced one time, and it was on the 12th. It was a local MBHA, and beautiful first, beautiful second, went to third, and his shoulder, his bone stuck out just a hair to where it just tink, and it went down, and I was like, oh, well, off to the next one. I wasn't mad, I wasn't angry, I was just kind of bummed, but it was okay. He finished in one piece. I still had a horse, and I didn't fall off. So look at it, guys. So I hope that this was an inspiration, because I always the way I look at rodeo is if you can walk, trot, lope your horse, and then go race and come home in one piece with no injuries and you're not bleeding, then it's a good day. So, I always hold him close, and I always say a prayer before I run, because I always, cross my hands or overlap my hands and put them on like the wither strap area, and I just close my eyes and say a quick prayer, and then I open my eyes and I take off running. And legit, like, it works, because it helps me just go, let's do this. And that's exactly what I do every race, and I'm forever thankful for it, and I would not change anything in the world to have such an amazing, consistent, lovable horse that he is. And if you want to know more about Buddy, I can give you some fun facts about him, do a little fun fact thing, Q&A. So let me know down below if you want to do some Q&As. And guys, please, please rate some comments, because I do this for you guys. I don't do this for me. I do this for you. Because a lot of people, like, they know me or they want to know of me, and they're amazed once they hear my story. So if you have a question or have a vlog idea, just send it my way, and if it's reasonable and something I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it. Like I said before, I'm an open book. I don't mind. There's just certain things, everybody doesn't want all over the internet. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go, because I have a million things to do. I gotta go scrub some leg wraps. But I hope everybody has a great Monday. I know it's been months, but I promise it won't be another 12 months before I see y'all. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I can't wait for the next one. Bye, guys.